Chapter 5, Temptation. The night of the charity gala. You're in your room getting ready, dreading the evening to come. This is going to be a long night with Sophia. At least Anna won't be Robin's date. You bristle at the thought when your phone rings. Sophie, is everything alright? I'm heading out the door in a few minutes. No need, everything's a disaster. The damn foyer grass gave me food poisoning. I knew I shouldn't have trusted a chef who wasn't trained in Paris. I guess I'll have to go solo tonight and represent both of us. Absolutely not. Dalton Enterprises is a diamond-tier sponsor. Having an empty chair at our table would be uncouth. Uncouth, really. But as usual, I've thought of everything. Why don't you bring Anna in my place? Anna. I don't think that's a good idea. Your mind flashes to the last time you and Anna were together in public. How close the two of you got, but you quickly recover, keeping your tone as professional as possible. Anna is the boy's nanny. Attending something like this is way out of the scope of her job. It may be outside of her job description, but it's not outside of her skill set. I borrowed Anna yesterday to help me run flashcards while we shopped. She may not have pedigree, but knows her stuff thanks to me. Your heart leaps at the chance of a night with Anna on your arm in front of everybody. It's too good to be true. You're certain this is how you want it? Positive, in fact, I insist. In that case, I'll see if Anna's available. She hangs up, leaving you holding the phone, wondering what just happened. Me and Anna spending the whole night together. In a romantic setting all alone. It's fine, it'll be fine. But images of you and Anna pressed together on the dance floor flash through your mind. Your hands on her body, your fiancé nowhere in sight. I dig the gold dress. In your mind, your hand drifts down her dress, snaking between her legs. The sound of her moans fill the air. Basically cheesy diamond choice for just fantasizing about someone, which we know the where that's gonna go because of YouTube. You didn't indulge in your thing about Anna. What am I doing if I don't focus on getting ready? We won't even make it to the gala to begin with. You finish getting dressed, then knock on Anna's door, which quickly swings open. Are you boys ready to have... Sam, you look amazing. Her eyes are wide as she drinks you in, reaching out to adjust the strap of your gown. Her fingers dance down the bare skin of your arm, giving you chills. There. Now you're perfect. What would I do without you? Walk around with a twisted dress strap, I expect? You laugh softly before clearing your throat. You suddenly feel nervous, although you have no reason to. And I know this is short notice, but will you be my date to the gala? What happened to Sophia? She can't make it. She came down with a bad case of food poisoning. Oh, still, I'm not sure it's a good idea for me to take her place. Don't you think she wouldn't like it? It was actually her idea. You're joking. She said you'd know what to do since you helped her prepare, and it was uncouth for Dalton Enterprises to have an empty seat at the table. What about the boys? We can't leave Mason and Mickey by themselves. Carter already said he can keep an eye on them. Okay, but... She hesitates and you can hardly breathe as you wait for her to come up with another reason to say no. Sam, I'm out of excuses. You don't need an excuse. I don't want to force you into something you don't want to do. Oh, I do want this. It's just, that's the problem. If we do this, I'm worried we can't undo it. You reach out to cup her cheek and she leans into your touch. Neither of you resist each other. I don't know what the future holds for us, Anna, but I do know this. I'm a selfish woman, and... Alright, so we've got... I want one night, this night with you. You're worth taking a risk on. Sure. but only if you want it to. You let your hand fall to your side as Anna makes her decision. You wait for what feels like hours before she finally sets you free. I want it. I want you. Then I'm yours. So what exactly does one wear to a fancy event like this? As you pull up to the gala, you guide Anna out of the limo, your hand coming to rest protectively on her lower back. The press is even crazier than at your engagement party. Just smile and nod. That's what I always do. You offer Anna your arm, and to your delight, she takes it. Sam Dalton, who's your date? He turns to Anna, and you feel all of your protective instincts rear their heads. Give us a quote, sweetie. What are you doing here? What happened to Sophia? She's not feeling well, so she sent Anna Schuler in her place. Remember that name. Anna's gonna be a big deal someday. Sam, you allow Anna a moment to pose for the photographers before steering her away from the chaos. I can see why Sophia prepared for so much for tonight. I didn't realize this party was such a big deal. You stop, and Anna follows suit, looking at you curiously. You don't like hearing Sophia's name from her lips. Anna, I've thought about taking you out on a night like this for a long time. Now that we're finally here, I'd really like to focus on us and not Sophia, because you take a moment to drink her in, reminding yourself that this is not a dream or a fantasy, not this time. Are all I can think about. Deal? Deal. No more Sophia talk. Let's head inside and enjoy the evening. You escort her into the ballroom as her head swivels to take in the glamorous party. You reach your table to find your parents already seated. Anna, what a delight to see you here. You look wonderful in that gown. Thank you. Where's Sophia? You do your best not to flinch at the question. She's not feeling well, so she stayed home. Luckily, Anna was free to help us fill the table. Are we expecting someone else? Anna gestures to the empty seat across from her. Unfortunately, Robin couldn't make it last minute either. But never fear, Mason's old secretary should be along soon to take her place. Your mom lowers her voice, only you can hear. It is really a shame your sister isn't here since Anna ended up joining us. Your jealousy sparks as you remember her comment about Anna being the perfect date for Robin. You force yourself to keep a level head. That's what you get for playing matchmaker. Come now, Sam. You've got Sophia. Robin deserves someone too. Your skin prickles at the thought of Robin and Anna together. Sure, just not Anna. Across the room, you spot a business associate. You think through your approach when, to your surprise, Anna's face lights up with recognition. That's Miles Houston, the tech mogul. I recognize him from Sophia's flashcards. Why are we staring at him, though? I've been trying to convince him to collaborate with us on a new project, but he's notoriously unsmoothable. Care to help me change that? It'd be my honor. The two of you cross the room, and you try to focus your mind on business with every step, instead of the beautiful woman on your side. Samantha, you look like you're doing well. You too, Miles. Anna, I'd like you to meet Miles Houston, a fellow technophile and unrepentant geek. I'm hoping he might brainstorm with me someday. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Do you work at Dalton Enterprises as well? I freelance alongside with the company in a limited capacity, but I'm inches away from committing full-time. Oh, why do you say that? I love how the waste and energy efficiency are top-notch. It's important to be conscious of your environmental impact, even on a small scale. Like how after a company event, Sam herself stayed behind to recycle every last can. Anna really does know her stuff. It's hard to find a CEO willing to do work instead of cutting corners. We do what we can. It's our responsibility to set the standard. As you know, we'd love to bring you on board. You could be instrumental in making sure we hit our environmental goals with the latest Nightingale update. I admit I've been on the fence, but after tonight, I'll be in touch. Miles shakes your hand, and you have to actively not try to wrench his arm out off of enthusiasm. As he walks away, you look at Anna in total awe. I can't believe you just smoothed the unsmoozable. You impress me every day. I don't know how impressive memorizing a few facts really. Don't sell yourself short, Anna. You're amazing, truly. Well, you're pretty amazing yourself. As the night wears on, you and Anna explore every inch of the gala, from the specialty cocktails to the hors d'oeuvres to the raffle. Now that I'm thousands of dollars poor, and the proud owner of an original painting by Parsons, and potentially a new sailboat, don't forget that. Don't remind me, at least the money's going to a good cause. Where to next? The two of you pass by the dessert station, and his eyes light up as she takes it all in. Don't you think the chocolate fountain looks tasty? Though things might get a little dirty. Swallow hard. You can't help but think of chocolate running down her throat as you personally clean it up. Enjoy some desserts with Anna. I can never turn down anything sweet. Good to know. And Anna take in the room filled with wall-to-wall with sweets of all kinds, your hand resting gently on her back. I can practically feel a cavity forming already. And it'll be worth every second in the dentist chair. What are you gonna start with? Can I pick anything in the room? You give her a sigh to squeeze, and she playfully dances out of your reach, not making it easy for you. Any dessert in the room. In that case, I'll pick fruit platter, macaroons, cupcake tower. We'll do cupcake tower. I'm surprised you'd go for something so indulgent. You'll learn, Anna, that I'm very fond of indulging from time to time. You pick up a cupcake and slowly lick the frosting, and his gaze following every movement of your tongue. Looks delicious. Your turn. What will you pick? Like I said, I'm all about the chocolate fountain. Anna strides over the fountain in the middle of the room. You follow close behind. I love how tactile it is. You have to work for your treat, getting a little dirty in the process. Don't mind getting dirty, do you? She smirks before considering the options in front of her. Finally, she plucks a thick red strawberry from the tray. Not if the results are worth it in the end. Anna dips the piece of fruit into the flowing chocolate, holding it in place until it's properly covered. She pulls her hand back, holding out the strawberry and looking at you expectantly. So she's looking at me. Okay, fine. I don't know, I guess I'll feed her. Allow me. You take the strawberry from her hands, fingers stroking as you do. Thanks. You lift her to her lips, and she opens wide, her eyes never leaving yours. As she closes her mouth around the fruit, Anna's lips brush against your fingers, giving them the lightest of kisses. Anna. Delicious. She then picks up a raspberry from the table and dips it into the cascading chocolate. Chocolate has always been one of my favorite treats. It's got it all. It's a little bit of sweet, complex, and above all, it's smooth. She pops the raspberry in her mouth and closes her eyes, letting out a soft moan as she swallows. You notice some chocolate lingering on the corner of her mouth. Anna, you have something right here. Lick it off. Well, you know. Her breath catches as you lean towards her, slowly dragging your tongue along the line of chocolate. You lave the spot until it's clean, wanting nothing more than to move slightly to the left and meet her mouth. Sam, as you meet her eyes, you're surprised to find an open hunger on her face. If you don't kiss me right now, you look around, finding yourselves all alone at the dessert bar, and sweep her into your arms. She lifts her head towards you, but you stop a breath away from kissing her. You've already had some dessert before dinner. Are you sure you want more? But before you can close the gap, you hear footsteps approaching. The two of you quickly spring apart. That was close. Slow, romantic music drifts over the dance floor. You offer your hand out to Anna, grinning. Dance with me, Anna. I'd love to. As you glide onto the dance floor, the rest of the room falls away. I don't really know how to waltz or whatever this is. Just follow my lead. You brush your lips against her ear as you lean in and lower your voice. This is our night, Anna, not theirs. You confidently pull her in closer, placing her left hand on your shoulder and then threading your fingers with hers. As long as you stay loose and let me take control, it'll be easy. You say that like letting you take control is easy for me. Do you worry about what'll happen if I'm in control? Worry isn't exactly the word I was thinking of. Holding Anna securely in your arms, you begin to lead her through a simple waltz. Her nerves keep her tense. Whoops, was that your foot? I'll survive. Don't worry about the steps, Anna, just look at me. She raises her gaze to yours, and the connection is unlike anything you've ever felt. It's as if your souls are intertwined. You twirl her around the room, both of your bodies perfectly in sync and moving closer with each step. Wow. I didn't think I had it in me. She smiles brightly at you, stoking the fire that burns within you, driving your desire. I want her more than I've ever wanted anything, and I'm tired of fighting it. She seems to catch on to your train of thought, looking at you questioningly. What is it? Walk with me. You take her hand as you lead her to a private balcony. The sounds of the gala fade away on the night breeze, and the two of you are well and truly alone. Something on your mind? Honestly, I just wanted you to myself for a while. Ever since we got here, the other guests have been swarming around you, drawn to you. Not that I blame them, especially in that gown. You trail your eyes across every inch of her, from plunging neckline to the high slit of her thigh. Your smile grows hungrier as she shivers beneath your gaze. It's not that special. You are what makes it special. You've made this whole night special just by being here. It's like you've grown up, surrounded by all this. You're in your element and you shine. I feel like this is where I'm meant to be, by your side, nowhere else. Her words make you want her all the more, and you feel your resistance fade away to nothing. You place your hand on her cheek, looking deep into her eyes. I can't help but wonder if you're right. Like, everything that's happened between us since your interview was fate. And I don't believe in fate. You lean in, not willing to spend another second not kissing her, but she doesn't move to close the gap between you. What if someone sees? I don't care. You gently place a finger under her chin, keeping her eyes fixed on you, her face beautiful under the city lights. Right now, all I care about is you. You see the internal war written across her face. You hold her gaze, hoping she sees that this is real, that it's right. Please, I know you want this as much as I do. But you don't move, leaving it up to her to decide how far she wants to take things. Sam. With one whisper of your name, she leans in to meet you, her lips desperate against yours, stealing your breath away. Her kiss awakens something in you, something that's laid dormant since your last kiss. You can't get enough of her, your hands exploring her. Anna. You run your hands down her sides, enjoying every curve. With your hand securely on her waist, you pull her hips against yours. Even at this angle, she moans and writhes against you, desperate for more. The cold night air prickles your hot skin as you clutch her against you. She tilts her head back, allowing you to pepper kisses along her neck. You've kissed her before, but somehow this kiss manages to top them all. You lose yourself in the taste of her lips, the feel of her fingers clinging to your neck, urging you on. More. I need more. She moans into your mouth, and you can feel yourself getting wetter by the moment. Near drunk with desire, your hand slides up her dress, caressing her in her thigh. You sigh at the feel of her silky skin. Anna, I want you, but I can't keep stopping myself. You have to be the strong one here. If this isn't what you want, telling me to stop. She kisses her way up your neck, making you shiver. What if I don't want you to stop? You lean back and study her, breathing hard. In her eyes, you see the need you feel for her reflected back just as strongly. Sam, don't stop. The words are barely out of her mouth before your lips are back on hers, kissing with renewed frenzy and hunger. You push her back against the balcony railing as she wraps her legs around your waist, trying to get as close as possible. Tell me what you imagine when you think of me at night, Anna. You blaze a trail of fiery kisses along her throat, nipping the exposed skin. Her head lolls back as she tries to think straight. I dream about this before we met, the night before our interview. About us. You gasp as she slides a hand under your dress, as much as her boldness as the sensation of her brushing her thumb against you. This right here. That's all it takes for her lips to come crashing on yours once more. Your hands eagerly roam each other's bodies with wanton abandon, exploring parts you've only imagined. I need you. You undress each other hurriedly, admiring each other's forms in the moonlight. She bites her lip as she takes in your naked body, the lust apparently in her eye. See something you like? You have no idea. She gives all of her attention to whoops. You remember how it went from the original, right? You know. Had to censor it because of YouTube. You know how it is. After allowing yourself a moment to bathe in the afterglow, you and Anna pull apart to quickly dress once more. So what now? I guess we slip back into the gala? A wistful wash washes over you. Although the moment between you has just happened, you're already nostalgic for it, unsure when you'll be able to do it again. We've been gone a long time. Yeah, we should get back in there, back to the real world. I'll, go in first. We probably shouldn't walk back in there at the same time. Makes sense. I'll wait a few minutes. You want to protest, fight her. But you think about the people at your table, your parents, noticing how long the two of you have been missing. Anna, I'm sorry it has to be this way. She nods in response, but doesn't meet your eye. With one final adjustment of your dress, you reach for the door, but glance back. Anna, it's fine. I'll be fine. We can talk later. You know her words are a lie. You want nothing more than to hold her tight, but you won't be able to control yourself if you do. I'm still engaged. The best thing I can do is put some space between us as soon as possible. Okay, if you're sure. You hesitate for another long moment, waiting to see if she'll stop you, but she turns her back to you, looking out at the New York skyline. On the way back, you replay your time on the balcony over in your head. This connection, what we share, is real. I've never felt this way before, and am I falling for Anna? But you're shaken from your reverie by a hand on your arm. You turn to see a heiress and philanthropist Selena de Torte. Sam, I was just talking to your parents. It's such a shame that Sophie isn't with us tonight. You two make such a wonderful couple. Sophia, right. Yes, thank you. I almost forgot about Sophia after Anna and I. Her words send the guilt and shame you've been trying to push down rushing back in full force. This is all wrong, but after tonight, what the hell am I supposed to do now? I don't know, be a grown, logical, thinking adult. Anyway, without further ado, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down in the description below. Links to a bunch of things. Check out, yada, yada, yada. With that being said, I'm just going to cut this short. Once again, thanks for watching. No lectures at the end this time. Just not in the mood for it. Really not. Thanks for watching. Peace out.